My business is customer service. I've spent my entire life in business, working with my parents initially, school holidays, etc. We left school and went into business with my parents. But my parents, we're first generation migrant children, so they didn't have any formal training or education. I've been very fortunate that I've wanted to learn about these things, and I've had people around me that were interested in showing me, but it's very much self-taught. Vivo stands for vivacious, individual, vibrant and original. But that's a lot of words to say on the phone, so we just say Vivo. Don't ever miss an opportunity for marketing. We don't look at competitors. We believe we lead our market and we think they're looking at us.
And the winner is Angela Vithoulkas.
I'm a cafe owner, a very proud cafe owner, with a vision to conquer the world, one coffee at a time.
Angela Vithoulkas runs 3 cafes, a catering business, and employs 28 staff.
We've got 2 caps, the skim flat and a mocha. We tend to make most of the sacrifices, willingly, no doubt, and with open hearts, because we have to look after our families.
On Australia's Business Channel. Welcome to In Business.
You are watching In Business. Well, it's probably something many of us have thought of doing at one stage in our lives, running our own very successful cafe. And our next guest knows this all too well. She is the co-founder of Vivo Cafe, a multi-award winner, Angela Vithoulkas. Tell us about your mission statement, because there's thousands of cafes out there.
Right.
What makes Vivo different to the other cafes?
We have a very, very simple mission. It's to make sensational coffee, to give exceptional service, and to make fabulous food.
You've been very successful in terms of winning multiple awards. Can you just run us through what those awards have been recently? Yes. Anyway?
The 2007 Telstra New South Wales Business Owner of the Year. 2006 we were Champion of Champions Cafe of the Year for New South Wales, Entrepreneur of the Year for New South Wales, and City of Sydney Outstanding Business of the Year as well, twice, and Outstanding Cafe. My dad rang me this morning to wish me luck for coming here, because this is not my day job. And generally I run around in steel-toe cap shoes and kick a few butts, because that's what's required sometimes in hospitality. And he rang me and he said, "Oh, I know you're going to university this afternoon." That's what he thinks I'm doing. It's okay. It works sometimes. And he said, "Oh, you know, you're going to like it there, aren't you?" And I said, yeah, I'm going to have a really good time, Dad." He said, "You know, you should have a look around. It's not too late." I was 3 years old when I caught my first shoplifter. My very entrepreneurial mother got me dressed up that day to go to my auntie's wedding, and I was a little Greek Shirley Temple, if you can imagine, in my little white outfit, my little frilly knickers and patent leather shoes. And I was sitting on a chair in the corner with my feet straight out from the chair, because I was very little. Haven't grown a lot, but we're trying. And I saw 3 boys walk into the shop, and they walked straight over to the counter and started digging their hands in the jar and pulling out lollies and shoving them in their pocket. And I knew that was wrong, because I knew Mum normally stood behind the counter and went bing, bing, and something went in, and everyone said thank you, and then they left. But no one was behind the counter, and no one was giving something over, and I thought, hang on a second. And I tried to call everyone's attention, and no one was listening. Why would you listen to a little 3-year-old girl? Giving away my age then, didn't I? I ran over and grabbed a broom and ran out to the middle of the shop and started whacking 3 big boys and explaining to them, no. Mum ran out of the back, she could hear lots of noise, and she took one look at me and put her hands on her hips and went, potential. It's very different, I guess, in hospitality, because people treat service personnel as an inferior species, as if me bringing a coffee to your table makes me not a businesswoman, or not even valid of looking at me when I hand it to you. Or when I say, "Hi, how you going?" and you go, "Yeah, can I have a coffee, please?" Of course you can. That's why you're here. But it's very different when you're a woman and a man walks in, a sales rep perhaps, who wants your business and says, "How you going, love? Can I speak to the boss?" And I said, "Well, yes, how can I help you?" No. The real boss. "Oh, you mean my brother?" Yeah, your brother." "Well, yeah, I'll get him for you." And I'll go off and get my brother and I'll say, "Con, there's someone here to see you." "Who is it?" "It's a supplier." "Well, that's your area. Why don't you deal with him?" No. I said, "He wants to speak to the real boss." So out Con will go. Mate, what can I do for you? Oh, I need to show you this wine list. Well, you've got to speak to my sister. She makes all the decisions. Of course, the supplier then knows that I'm probably not going to speak to him. Because then I usually say, do you have an appointment? Apparently that's how you do it in the corporate world. I've just been listening.